Hi everyone, out you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for your support. Big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now XRP is sort of coiling up into this horizontal at the moment. If we do start to break out, fantastic. If we lose support, I do anticipate you'll be coming down to 76 cents. Okay, it really is that easy. You can see right now, look, when you rolled over here, look, you came up and you created this horizontal and you rallied into the 20 daily EMA. This is daily time frame for XRP. Okay, you rallied into it as resistance, and that's where you continued with the downtrend. You see that. You came down, you lost support, and you carried out the correction just down here, where you create this beautiful double bottom before continuation. So, you know, for me, it is mirroring this kind of sort of correction that we had down here. You know, until we break out a key low resistance, we are looking at a potential roll here for XRP. You know, I could lie to you here and say we're mega bullish. You're going to break out and you're going to continue. We're not going down there. But at the minute, for me, this is the technical target, and the reason is because you've fallen out of a bear pennant just there. Okay, look. So you've fallen out of the bear pennant, and when you've lost support, this is technical target down to 76 cents. It's equally the golden ratio at the moment, so it is there. Okay, it is there until it's not. This technical target is 76 cents. Okay, for XRP. So, you know, the minute you rally into the resistance of this death cross, okay, which is a sell and go to the beat signal from CoinsKid. So, you know, if you can break out here, absolutely amazing. Come back up. You know, you retest this trend line, because for me, whenever you break this trend line up here, wherever it is, whenever it is, you start to break that. You're putting an impulsive wave to $4.50. For me, just you're looking at that minimal, absolute minimal for XRP moving forward, you know, so that would be absolutely amazing. But just down here, like I said to you, all this is chip chop sideways until we get a sort of bottom out structure, and we look for that sort of, you know, blood, fear, absolute pain, and you know, maximum fear, basically. You know, that they're the optimal entry points, and for me, I don't necessarily think we've seen that for XRP at the moment. You know, it's a little bit lackluster still. You know, just down here in this previous correction, I remember all this, and people were getting really bullish here. Okay, they're getting really bullish, thinking we're going to come back up, and I says, oh no, you're in an ABC, you're in a technical target down here, 50 cents. Okay, and eventually that particular target did come, and you create this beautiful rollover double bottom pattern, a higher low, and that's when you broke out. I'm not saying you can't break out here. Okay, you can break out, and if you break resistance, boom, we've put in the low, and we're not going any lower, because structurally, you know, you are looking okay. You're putting in a higher low, but at the minute you are putting in a lower high, so you're sort of putting in a horizontal instead of a W double bottom, because look, this is your neckline of a W bottom. So if you do start to see XRP come up and break that neckline just there, you've put in a beautiful W bottom pattern, which is a reversal pattern. Okay, you know, just like this one here. Look, you broke this neckline just there. What you do, W bottom pattern, boom, broke out, back to support, boom, continuation. Okay, because once you break that level of resistance right there, that's a major level of resistance. Okay, you're breaking out of a horizontal, you're breaking the EMAs, you start to get back above them and holding support, you're looking great. But at the minute you're rallying into the death cross, you're rallying into resistance, key resistance, you know, and potentially if you start to reject there, this is where you can come down, lose this support just here, this horizontal, and this is where you could have that correction down here to 76 cents, just like that. Okay, because this would be the technical target of a horizontal, okay, that you're in. Look, if wherever you lose support, wherever it is, you know, more towards the apex or wherever, boom, you know, target met basically. I was anticipating this weekend to be a little bit dumpy, so do anticipate that potentially is still in the cards. You might get a level of rejection here on a daily, okay, like this, level of rejection, start to roll back and fall out of this pattern and come down. Okay, but it doesn't mean it's going to zero, okay, because you would be testing this support line, you'd be putting in a technical target of this massive bear pennant, the technical target of a horizontal, and it will be absolutely golden. It will be a golden entry point here for XRP moving forward, because I think at that point potentially that is your low in this bull market, you know, and you come up and then you break that trend line, boom, you're away, you're off. So for me at the minute, this is a major level of resistance for XRP. If you do start to see XRP come up and get back above $1.01 and start to close the day out above that, wow, you know, you have load out and you create this beautiful W double bottom pattern just there, you know, and essentially an ascending triangle. Come up, resistance, and you've broke out basically, and this was your low effectively, and the 85 cents that I did give you when you was up here, it was met to an absolute T. But for me, there is one wave left. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at a 5 wave down, as I did on this one. Look, I looked at a 5 wave down. I've already gone through this with you. Look, you got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and just here for me, you're missing a wave. Look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now where's your fifth wave? For me, it is this technical target down here, okay, potentially this trend line, and potentially 76 cents, and potentially swing high, and technically it's the bear pennant, and technically it's the horizontal. So for me, you know, until you break this level of resistance just there, you are looking at a 76 cents XRP price tag, you know. And if we did have that sort of flash crash just there, you could be looking at a 20% correction. So, you know, I think I've shown you before the moon phases, okay. I mean, look at this moon phases for bang on, okay. Look at this. You know, I think we're going to calculate this in a moment. You know, I was anticipating a bit of a dump this weekend. It might come, you know, I might hit the absolute nail on the head with that. But you can see this particular dump moon. Look at that dumped, and look at this pump moon right now. You can see that is, you know, we've lowered out down here and we've started to pick up. You know, we're doing relatively well here from this dump moon signal just there when it was printed. This pump moon, sorry, you're currently up roughly 13% on XRP. So you can see it is having some kind of effect, isn't it? Look, this pump moon, what did it do? Dump moon came down a little bit, consolidated, then pumped again. This pump moon from there came down a little bit and pumped into this dump moon. Dump moon absolutely dumped, didn't it? So, you know, when is the next dump moon? Let's have a look at this. Okay, so from here to there, I think roughly a pump moon lasts about 16 days. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll drop a pump moon in from this moment just here, just there. 16 days gives us around about there, the 6th of October. So we'll drop it in as a pump moon, basically, make that green. So make that green, and then we're looking at a dump moon starting from there. Now, how long does a dump moon last? A dump moon lasts around about 12 bars, so 12 days. So this is a rough guide, okay? So from there down to there is 12 days, isn't it? Just there. So that would actually be your next pump moon to there. So that needs to be red, sorry. And this one needs to be sorry, that needs to be green. What am I about? I'm getting confused. That needs to be green because that's your next pump moon, and this one needs to be red because that's your next dump moon. So, you know, potentially are we looking at something like this for XRP? You know, we sort of come up like this, and then we dump, okay, like this, and then we pump. So you could be looking at a pump around about the 18th of October. So, you know, you could effectively go sideways like this, have a dump down to a technical target, come the 6th of October, which is 5 days away. I think it's into next week, isn't it? You know, and at that point we sort of lowball down here, and then we get the pump moon around about the 18th. This is all theory based on astrology. It's unbelievable, you know, and at that point we start to pump, and that's where we get the breakout 18th of October onwards, you know. So who knows? It is theory based. I did anticipate that we would be putting in a bit of a dump this weekend, to be honest with you, coming this 2nd of October, I think it was, and then breaking out on the 11th. So this is the moon phase theory. You can see it's pretty accurate. Dump, pump. We're going to continue sort of pumping, go a little bit sideways here, dump down to a technical target come the 6th. Okay, so we'll get the loss of support down here of this apex, dump down, and then we're looking at the pump town basically 18th of October onwards, and that is it. We break out, you know. But who knows? I mean, at that point we do need to put in a whopping impulsive wave at some point, yeah, and instead of just sort of doing this crab sideways up down with a pump moon, dump moon basically. So a bit of astrology for you there, and everything in TA is theory based. Nothing is concrete, you know that, don't you? Nothing I say is financial advice. Nothing, absolutely zero, zilch, nothing. It's for educational entertainment purposes only. So, you know, theoretically big XRP is doing relatively well at the moment. It is doing well. You know, you run into resistance at this horizontal. You know, if you can come up and break that level of resistance at $1.01, you're potentially putting in a beautiful reversal here, and you could be looking at just an absolute breakout here for XRP. But who knows? One thing we do need to keep an eye on is the volume though. Okay, we've not got that much volume. Okay, so if you do start to see this level of resistance broken at 101, it does start to break this level here as well, and you come up here and you break this 101, you do need to see a big fat green candle come in. Okay, because if it doesn't, it's basically a fake out. I mean, look, you need to see the volume coming. Look at when you start to break out, look, from lows, you see the volume coming. You've got no volume yet. So, you know, is this the low? I don't think it is, personally. I think that you are looking to come lower. I think that you are in a technical target at 76 cents, and I do think that particular technical target will be met at some point in October. Again, nothing to say is financial advice, and it is theory based. So that's basically XRP. You know, take care everyone. We're back soon with another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.